Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Queens of God, Inspirational TV. How you guys doing today? How has your week been? How has your month been? I hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been staying safe and positive and also productive and progressive. You are powerful. You are awesome. You are the best. You know, I've been giving you weekly updates on my pregnancy, and you know, as you know, we're in June. Today is June the 12th. So it's Friday, June the 12th, and 2020. And I am now 36 weeks pregnant. 36 weeks and 3 days. So I'll be giving you weekly updates. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, then just be aware that I've been giving weekly updates on my pregnancy. And basically this is just to inspire you, to be that extra support for you, you know, to offer some advice and tips on pregnancy. Maybe you're planning to get pregnant, or it's your first baby that you're already pregnant, your early stages, or maybe you've had 4 kids already, you know, and you want to give me some advice. That's absolutely fine. You know, this channel is for pregnant women, mothers, okay? Well, this chapter, this phase, this edition, should I say, of these pregnancy videos are for pregnant women and mothers. Okay, so as I mentioned, I am now 36 weeks and 3 days pregnant, and we are June the 12th, 2020. Okay, so I thought I'd just give you obviously another update and just talk to you a bit about what I'm experiencing right now. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Right, so at 36 weeks, right now, my baby's head is now facing, you know, down towards the pelvic area. And this is what normally happens anyway at 36 weeks. Baby now starts getting, you know, preparing itself to come out. So that's what's happening. Baby's head is down the pelvis area. So I do get some pressure down here. I'm not yet experiencing the Braxton Hicks, although I know it's to start from 36 weeks. So probably in the next week or two, I'm going to start feeling the Braxton Hicks. You know, those contractions that come every so often to prepare you for actually the real thing. So right now I haven't actually experienced that just yet. I'm just experiencing pressure from baby's head, as you know. Obviously baby's still swimming around and kicking here, kicking there, kicking there. Lots of movement I'm getting, and then pressure from the pelvis area as well. I am taking quite lots of walks, like at least 1 hour a day. I'm at the park. So pregnant women, in this time, you're not limited. You know, the park is like your best place to be right now, you know. And to be honest with you, I actually prefer going to the park when I'm pregnant, especially when the weather's like hot, you know. My child is due like as a summer baby, and my last pregnancy, my son was actually born in summer, so I was out a lot in the park. So that's just like the best place to be right now, you know. So don't feel disadvantaged or discouraged that you can't go anywhere. Go to the park, because like literally every day 1 hour, maybe me and my son will go, me and my hubby will go, all of us will go, and you know, just spend an hour in the park just to have some fresh air. You know, it makes you feel positive, especially when the sun's out. You know, it just makes me feel relaxed, positive and happy. And basically that's how you need to feel, you know, when you're pregnant. You need to feel happy, positive, peaceful, so that you can have, you know, a successful, a smooth and a peaceful labour process and delivery. Okay, I am urinating a bit more again, just like I said in my last video, frequently urinating because the bladder, there's pressure on the bladder as well, especially as the baby's head is, you know, residing more downwards towards the pelvis area. So I'm urinating a bit more. I am eating well, a bit more better than I was before. My appetite's picked up a bit more. In the mornings, I tend to feel a bit nauseous here because obviously throughout the night, baby's eating from me. And so in the morning I might feel a little bit nauseous. But once I've eaten, I usually crave like a glass of milk, you know, or a cup of tea and some biscuits, you know, something sugary. That's what I usually kind of call out for. So my hubby usually make me breakfast, or he'll give me something in the morning. Which is so sweet of him, you know. I'd like to say that he has been so supportive, and so big up to my hubby. And Yeah, so that's helped me so much, you know, the morning breakfast and the morning snacks and the things to kind of replenish all what baby has eaten from me throughout the night. Again, what I do experience is that when I eat, it's maybe like a meal or rice or chicken or something, the food kind of goes up, you know, and that's basically what I'm guessing, because the baby is growing, you know, so it's sitting up here, stretching, moving, kicking, so it's kind of feels like my food is coming up a bit. So sometimes I tend to burp, or to like, I'll just have to sit in an upright position, or if I'm lying down, I have to lie just maybe either completely flat or just have to sit up in a way that the here is not scrunched. When it's scrunched like that, then I feel like the food going up. But if I sit up straight, it feels better. Yeah. Again, breathing. This is a time when a lot of breathing exercises I'm doing, you know, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Especially because, you know, the baby sits like, there's a lot of pressure on the lungs area. So it kind of restricts breathing, not that much, but just a tiny bit. So I tend to do like breathing exercises. And a lot of pregnant women do that anyway, you know, to just relieve ourselves, you know, and just to help with the breathing, especially, you know, in that process of labour as well. So we're going to do lots of breathing then as well. So that's what I've just been doing a lot now, especially just to prepare myself for the birth process. What else am I experiencing right now? I'm actually quite active, actually. Quite energetic. I just sometimes obviously you get a bit tired when you're pregnant, get a bit fatigued, you tend to sleep a bit more, which is normal. You know, you need extra rest because you've got a baby growing in you. You know, it seems like they be sucking the life out of you. So you need to rest as well. So that's what I have been doing. But at the same time, I have been going for walks in a park and things like that, because I don't want to be sleeping all day, and because then you just feel more tired and stuff like that. I was recently started taking iron tablets. So my midwife actually prescribed some iron tablets for me, because what I was getting taken before was over the counter, and I literally like wasn't really told that wasn't proper iron. Like, it didn't have enough iron in it. It was actually Pregnacare. I don't know if you heard of that, Pregnacare, that I was taking, and I was told that doesn't have enough iron in it. And I was taking that for a good like 4 or 5 months, you know. And so now I've got real iron tablets that I'm taking like 3 times a day. So that's very important. You need iron, proper iron. So I just like want to give you advice right now. Make sure you don't buy any like iron stuff, Pregnacare and all that kind of stuff. If you really want real iron, don't buy them, you know, over the counter. Get your GP, you know, get it from your GP, your midwife, your doctor to prescribe for you proper iron tablets. So I just discovered that one now. I'm taking proper iron tablets now. The ferrous sulfate, yeah, proper ones, 3 times a day, to boost my iron levels, you know. And also, what I recommend to you, which was recommended to me, to eat more red meat in your diet, like beef and goat meat. So that's what I do have a lot of anyway right now. I was having quite a lot of that in my middle stages of pregnancy, but a lot more now, to boost my iron levels as well, keep me, you know, strong and ready for labour process. So like red meat, it's good to have, whether you want to fry it, boil it, grill it, whatever you want to do. I usually like make like beef stew or something, you know. I'll probably write a list at the bottom of this video what I have in terms of iron. I've been having broccoli from the get-go. Like, my hubby will make me like vegetables every morning, even though I don't feel like eating it, because sometimes you just feel like, oh, the taste, it doesn't have a nice taste, broccoli, and you know, but I know that it's for health, you know, so I'll take it anyway. Spinach, again, I've been having that a lot. That's got a lot of iron as well. I was told though that red meat has more consumption, so if you have it, you know, it's consumed more quicker into your bloodstream and stuff like that. Whereas like vegetables like broccoli and I think spinach, they said you need to have like vitamin C along with it, maybe like orange juice or something, to help with the consumption of it. It takes longer to consume in the body than red meat. That's what I was told. So, but still have, definitely, obviously, have your green vegetables and your broccoli, your peas, broccoli, lettuce, or cabbage, broccoli, cabbage, spinach, especially spinach, and red meat. Okay. All right, and iron tablets, proper ones, yeah, to help with your iron, because iron is like essential right now when you're pregnant. Okay. And then also like sugary stuff I'm having a lot now, like cake and custard. This is the time I can have that more now to give the energy that I need for labor. So I'm having like my cake and custard, things that give me they help with energy as well. Sugary stuff. You're pregnant, you need that. And I was even told by my midwife that even when, you know, it comes to the labour, they usually encourage pregnant women to have sugary drinks, because it's like you're going to run a marathon. So yeah, so we know the experience of labour, so you need the energy. I remember my last pregnancy, I felt a little bit weak, you know, so I did have to have like sugary stuff and things like that. And I did have pain relief for my last pregnancy as well. This one I am going to have obviously some pain relief, but I'm also going to have a water birth as well, so that's going to be beautiful. That's again pain relief, isn't it? Yeah, so it should be beautiful, and just to eat sugary stuff with the energy as well. So I'm doing that now. I'm not really a big fan of a lot of chocolate, but I do have a little bit. But I mean, like cake, custard, apple crumble. I just crave those. Crave it. Apple crumble custard. So after my dinner, I usually have like cake and custard at the end, or like maybe an hour later, and I feel good. You know, I feel good. My energy levels are actually quite good now. My iron did go down at one point, but then ever since I started taking these like proper iron tablets, my iron levels have gone up now, which is really good. That's why I'm just recommending to you, make sure you just get like your iron prescribed for you. Okay. If I'd known that before, then I would have definitely gone that way, but I wasn't told. But now I am, so now it's not too late. So yeah, oh god, I'm just looking forward to everything. I'm just preparing. I'm due next month, and I'm gonna have a summer baby. Just, you know, preparing for baby, breathing exercises. You know, my hubby massages me like once a day. Oh, I forgot to add that one. My hubby massages me once a day, like 15 to 20 minutes. So he massages like my back, lower back, anywhere that I feel, anyway, my legs, and especially like, you know, the pelvis area where the baby's head is predominantly residing nowadays. So he just kind of massages there as well. And then, you know, my neck, my shoulders, you know, to take advantage of your massages right now if you can get it from your spouse. This is the time. You deserve it, you know. It's the time to pamper yourself and be pampered right now. So I'm enjoying right now, you know. I usually love being pregnant because that's the time I get the most pampering, you know. And I'm sure most of you ladies can experience that as well, even though we should be pampered all the time, right? But I'm sure you pregnant women can agree with me. When you are pregnant, you just get a lot of pampering, yeah? People want to help people want to do things for you. And it's just a beautiful experience, isn't it? Yeah. So it's like you don't want the pregnancy to end yet, really. But also when you have your baby, again, everyone wants to do things for you, like, oh my god, you're pregnant, oh, your baby, oh, you just had a baby, oh, you look so good, oh, I'll buy you this and buy you that. So you win, okay, both ways, pregnant and when you just give birth, yeah. Oh, okay. So, what else am I experiencing? I can't really think of anything else that I've really experienced. It's just kind of similar things. I'm just now anticipating, getting things ready for baby now, really. Yeah, so just remember, if you want to, you know, you leave your comments, leave some comments, ask questions, and whatever, you know. My next video is going to be next week. I'll give you another update on my pregnancy, and I'm also going to do a video prior to that. It's going to be on affirmations that you can say to yourself and your baby throughout your pregnancy, and just keep you positive mind, peaceful, happy, joyful, you know, stress-free, worry-free pregnancy. So stay tuned to my next video, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Okay, don't feel alone, you know, I'm pregnant as well in such a time as this. And we just thank God. I just thank God that things are easing up in regards to lockdown in London and UK. Things are easing up. Things are getting much better. you know, glory be to God. And we just keep praying, you know, I keep praying, and I thank God for his mercy and his favor and his love, you know, that he has for us and that he has for his children, you know. So thank you, Heavenly Father. So keep praying as well, you know, and remember to stay up and stay in charge. God bless you. Bye.